position today, Tadasana. Feet in a comfortable distance apart, just rocking forward and back on the heels, side to side, finding what feels like center of your feet, bending through your knees, and just closing down the eyes and noticing how you're standing, how you are connecting to earth in this moment. Allow the breath to be normal. And we'll begin to breathe in through the soles of the feet, breathing up through the ankles, the calves, through bent knees, through the thigh bones, up through the pelvis, the hip bones, gentle tuck of the tailbone so it can continue up the base of the spine, mid-spine, upper spine, up through the neck and out the crown of the head. Feeling the openness of the shoulders, turning the palms out. And just noticing the space that you're creating in the body, noticing your connection to earth. And the theme for today is carving space. So thanking yourself for carving out the space for today to practice, for creating that sacred space for yourself. Thanking the body, the internal space, the breath. And as we move through our practice today, we're going to imagine that as we move the limbs through space and the air around us, it's almost like we're painting. So if we could imagine every time we move that we're creating lines in space, and see what artwork, what creation that we're creating today. So when you're ready, inhaling, draw the hands up by your sides, back of the hands touch as you move to your full stretch. Exhale, hands come back down by your sides. And just imagining what lines your hands are creating. Imagining that dance as you carve through space around you. So every inhale, the hands touch. Every exhale, the hands come back down by your side. And you leave your eyes open or closed. The next time we raise up, we're going to come high on the tippy toes as we reach the hands together. Inhale. And exhale, lowering the heels, bending the knees, hands come down. A couple more like that. Beginning to feel the space around you. And drawing and carving that space with your arms, with your breath, with your intention. The next time the knees are bent, we're just going to allow the hands to move left to right. I'm sort of bouncing through my knees, just allowing my energy to ground down through my legs. And just allow the arms to come up a little bit wider, a bit higher, and allow the hands to touch the body, allow them to tap the body. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Allow the hands to gently, naturally come back to stillness. Now we're going to bring the arms in a circle. So starting with the knees bent, hands come high. Open through the shoulders, arch through the back. And then repeat. So bending the knees, scooping the wrists high, opening through the shoulders and the back. And bend the knees again. 2 more like that. Moving your hands, your body through space, imagining the lines that you're creating and drawing and connecting. And back to center. From here, top of the mat, we're going to bend through the knees, bring the hands behind us this time. Keep the arch, keep the gaze up. And then the hands are going to come down through prayer. Body forward, hands back as the knees bend. Again, From here, straighten the legs, hands move behind, up and over, through prayer, body forward, hands back. Couple more. Feeling those lines, feeling that connection. Long, strong back. Keep the core engaged as you bend forward. And the next time you're in a forward fold, stay there. Keep the back straight. Zip up through the belly. And then we'll send one arm forward and the other arm back. And then bend the knees and then switch arms. So it's a lift as you extend your arms in opposite directions and deeper bend as you switch. And you can move a little bit faster if you want. Feeling those long lines of energy, reaching out in opposition for 3. Good. For 2. And 1. Inhale high, exhale forward fold. Bend the knees, body forward, hands back. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Inhale up. Inhale down. Couple more. Letting go on your exhale for 3. For 2. And 1. Stay in your forward fold. Hanging out here. Bend through the knees, bend through one knee and the other. Bring your fingertips to the earth. And then with the left knee bent, left fingertips to the ground, circle your right arm back and all the way forward. And then we'll switch sides. Bend your right knee, left arm back and all the way forward. Tick-tocking through left and right. Imagining the beautiful circles you're drawing through space. For 3. For 2. And 1. Half lift, both fingertips on the earth. And we're just going to bring the knees to bend, parallel, and lift the heels. So we're doing a toe squat. Maybe lifting the hands for a breath. Balancing on your toes for 3, 2, 1. Then the hands come down on either side of your knees on your fingertips. And then we just swivel the knees left to right, just finding some space in the back, finding some space in the hips. And then I want to drop the left knee down as the right knee goes out to the side. And then we'll switch. Right knee down, left knee goes out to the side. So just side to side. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Next time the knees are together, we'll take the heels down and the knees wide. So bring your heels down to the earth and then bring your knees out wide as far as you can. Yes. Forearms come to the earth, bow your head down. Letting the head, neck, and shoulders be heavy. Beautiful. 3, 4, 2, 1. Half lift. Seeing how it feels to swim the arms forward from here. Moving slowly. Seeing how it feels to reach through one side and the other. Coming forward. And when you're done, sitting on your bum with your hands by your hips. Fingertips face forward. And then we'll do the same thing. Left knee out to the left. Right knee is facing up towards the ceiling. And then you just tick-tocking left to right between the hips. And then when we feel we're open enough through both sides, the next time the right knee is open towards the right, left knee is to the sky, your hand's going to come down to the ground on the right side, so in front of your right shin. And then you're going to roll over your left toes and drop your left knee on the ground. So drop that left knee all the way down to the earth in front of you. That's it. And then coming back the way you came in, gently rolling over the toe, and then switch sides. Right knee up, left knee down, hands in front of the left shin, and then roll over so that right knee touches the top of the mat and then back. So then see if you can move fluidly left to right. Beautiful. Breathing into that openness of the hips, opening through the back of the feet. Being really supportive of the knees. Making sure the knee drops in the same direction as the toes for 3, 2, and 1. From here, next time your hips are on the ground and your left knee is bent out to the left, take the right knee, internally rotate so there's this mermaid shape. And then we're going to twist towards the left. So right hand across left knee. We're just twisting to the left. For 3, 2. So we're twisting to the left. Hold the twist and drop your right ear down to the right shoulder. Feel that gentle, or maybe it's deep, side stretch down the side of the neck. Okay, left hand to left hip. Let's lift the hips, lift that right arm. Move it through space, carve it through the air around you, and hips back down. This time, the left arm swings up, and then as the left hand comes to the ground, left elbow comes down. So we're leaning back. Elbow comes to the earth if you can. And then the left fingers face in towards your bum, and then your right elbow comes down too. So both elbows are down, both palms are face forward. Breathe into that right hip. Keep the chest lifted. Press through the elbows for 3, 2, 1. Very gently unwind this right leg and take it straight. So my left knee is still bent out towards the left. My elbows are under my shoulders. And we'll just do a bicycle kick. So bend the right knee. Lift it up. Exhale, straighten it down. Keep going. Keep the bend, the lift, and the lengthen. 2 more times. Keep moving for the breath. Witnessing those beautiful lines in space. And the next time the right leg is long, bend your right knee and drop it onto your left knee. So you're turning to the left. Your left elbow is under your shoulder. Your left palm is down. Left forearm is across the mat. Knees are stacked. Hips are stacked. Lifting up onto your forearm, reaching the right arm, right leg out. Inhale. Exhale, stacking right knee over right, up over the left. Beautiful. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 1 more. Really firing up through this sideways, through those obliques. And keep the lift. Right elbow, right knee. And then step the right foot behind. Lift the hips. Almost like a version of flip dog. Exhale the hips back down. Let's switch sides. So the right knee goes out to the right. And we're coming up to the mermaid position on this side. So the left knee is internally rotated. You got it. Twisting to the right. Left hand's on the outside. Feel the lift. Feel the length. Twisting. 4, 3. 4, 2. 1, we're twisting to the right, stay here. Drop your left ear down to your left shoulder. See if you can get a side of the neck stretch. Okay, plant that right hand by the right hip. Lift through the shins, lift the left hand, and then lower the hips. And as soon as you do so, let's circle through the right arm. And then bring the right forearm down to the earth. So we're going to bring the elbows close into the body as we can. And then we turn the hand in towards the bum. So we're shifting this forearm long. And then this left hand comes down as well. So both elbows are down. Lifting through the chest. Find the length. Breathing into that left hip. For 3. 4, 2. 1, very gently unwind your left leg to be straight. Keep the right leg out to the right. And let's do that bicycle kick. So bend, straighten, and lower. Try and keep your leg lifted the whole time. So make sure that you stay switched on through your center so you can keep the leg off the ground the whole time. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee. Drop the left knee on top of the right. Take the hand out towards the right. Elbows down to shoulder. Stack the knees, stack the hips. When you are ready, lift the hips. Straighten the left leg, left arm. One long line, space, and then gently lower down. Keep going in your own time. Okay, and the next time the hips are lifted, stay lifted. And see if you can step this left foot behind the right, almost like a flip dog, lifting the hips, lifting the chest. Yes. Beautiful. And lowering the hips down, coming up to sit, swinging the knees around, and let's come to a kneel. Let's open through the shoulders, move the hands back, nice and slow. Big forward circle of the hands. And when the hands come together, down through prayer, body forward, hands back. Come on up, let's do that again. Keep the hands back. Lift them forward and down, body forward, hands back. Last time like that. Keeping the hands back, keeping the chest open. Okay, let's come high on the knees. Tuck the toes. Open through the heart here. Nice and slow. Connect the hands. And then sit the hips back as you send the body forward and hands back. Again, come on up. Leave the hands behind you. Bring them up and over. And surrender down. Keep imagining those beautiful lines that your arms and your body are drawing in the space around you. Next time the body's forward and hands back, keep this position. Keep the back nice and straight. Keep the hands moving back. And I'm going to send one arm forward and one arm back. Feel the long line from the left arm to the right arm, to the head, to the hips, and then just switch. Keep the engagement of the angle you're on. Keep the breath. For 3, 4, 2, for 1. Next time the left hand moves back, connect to your left heel and bring your hips forward and raise the right hand up more. Move the body back, switch hands. Right hand, right heel. Move the hips forward and the left arm back. Couple more, switching sides. Trying to move the hands at the same time. Next time you finish with the right hand down on the heel, we're going to bring the hands down and move the body out onto the belly. Making a pillow with your hands, ankles wide, softening down, shoulders down away from the ears. For 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to bring the hands back behind us. We're going to lift through the back of the head. We're going to move the hands forward and then down by our bodies to reach back. So keep the lift, hands swim forward and then back down by the body to move back. Do a couple more like that. And if you need to rest, forehead down, soften the head down onto the pillow. Give the hips a bit of a move and a rock around left to right. The next movement, we're going to do alternate hands. So as the left hand moves forward and the right arm moves back, we'll switch. Imagine like someone's pulling the left arm back and the right hand forward, making a long line of energy across the body. For 3, for 2, for 1, hands down, rolling back through child's pose when you're ready. Find length through the arms, find length through the torso. From here, we're going to walk the hands out far away from the body, be up on the fingertips, and sink the chest and chin down and come to a cat stretch. Opening through the upper back, pressing away from your hands, sending the hips high for 3, 2, 1, walking the hands back in, coming to your tabletop position, wrists over, under shoulders, knees under hips. So to do cat-cow today, we're going to move forward and back in our cat-cow. So first of all, we're going to arch the back, bend the elbows a little, send the body forward, and when you get as far as you can go, I want you to round your back and then send the hips back. And then when you're ready, arching, sending the chest through the arms and rounding as you come back. Continue in your own time, feeling into the lines of energy in your whole system. And when you're ready, let's reverse this. So next time the hips are back, let's round as you come forward. And when you get as far as you can, bend the elbows, arch the back, and sink the hips back with this arch. When you're hit as far as you can go, round as you come forward. Arch as you come back. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Find yourself in stable, neutral tabletop. Right leg back behind you, right toes to the ground. Press back through the right heel a couple of times. And then you're going to turn the right toes to the right and then the right toes to the left. Just internally, externally rotating that hip. Nice. For 3, 2, 1. Next time the toes are to the right, raise the right arm. Start to circle lines with that right hand. And look at your right toes and see if you can turn the right toes out towards the right so you can bend this right knee a little. And then we're going to sink ourselves back and forward with the circle. So reaching here and then bend your knees as you circle. Yes. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Coming back to tabletop. Let's do the other side. Left toes back. Left leg is straight. Pulse back through the left heel a couple of times. Turning the toes to the left and the right. Allowing the hip to open and close. The next time the toes are to the left, lift the left arm, come to modified side plank. Start to circle through the left arm. And then I'm looking at my left toes, make sure the left toes face out towards the left, just so that when I bend my left knee, the knee and the toe is in the same direction. So we'll reach forward and back. And when you're ready, next time the both arm and leg is long, bend the knee, Bring the left hand down. Let's flow it through chin and chest to the earth. Hold for a breath and then slide the hips down. Roll the shoulders back and down for baby cobra. Back through child's pose. And we'll move into our first downward facing dog, lifting the hips whenever you're ready. Pedaling through the knees, finding length in the line of the arms, length in the line of the whole spine. Okay, from here, toes to the right. And then straighten your legs, right arm lifts, you're in side plank. So my right toes are in front of my left toes, so you're staggering your feet. And then maybe you can bend into your knees a little, straighten, yeah. Maybe we do it with circled hands. For 3, for 2, 1. Let's do the other side, toes to the left. Left arm lifts, my feet are staggered, and then we drop the knees to bend, following the lines in space that our hands are moving through the air around us. Left hand down. Toes to the right once more, side plank, right hand lifts. So from here, my feet are staggered. I'm going to try and bring my bottom leg, my left leg, to my left elbow. It doesn't have to touch, but just bring it there and then back. Okay, let's try the right knee. Bend the right knee up towards the right elbow. The top leg, yes, and then back in front. Beautiful. Let's bring the left knee, left elbow again, and then just put the shin down, back into that side plank. Bring the right knee up towards the right elbow, and then just turn the right hand down, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Hands move back in space. Take your time, make this a slow, deep circle with the hands. Hands through prayer, body forward, hands back. Beautiful. Keep a long spine. Left hand reaches forward. The right hand is still reaching back. And then as you open through the left shoulder, take the left shin across the mat. You're in kneeling warrior 2. Let's reverse this right hand up. And as you come back through kneeling warrior 2 once more, straighten your right leg, toes face forward. Send the hips back, right hand across. So it's a kneeling rainbow warrior. And then look to your left, left hand down, right hand down. Turn your knees and toes towards the back. And let's flow it through, chin and chest. Slide it out, roll it back. And we'll meet back in a downward facing dog when you're ready. Beautiful. Down dog, toes to the left, side plank, left arm lifts. Start here. Okay, let's try it. Back leg. So it's that right knee, right elbow, and then straight back. Okay, top leg. So the left knee, left elbow, lift it up, and straight back. Beautiful. Right knee, the bottom knee comes to the ground, that shin. Lifting up through the left knee. See if we can bring it towards the elbow. And then step it forward. Left hand down to help. Low lunge facing the back. Take your time. Reach your hands back in slow motion. Big circle of the hands back, over, and down. Following those lines of energy. Through prayer. Body forward, hands back. Feel like an arrowhead shape from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Keep your hands reaching, and the right hand reaches in the opposite direction forward. From here, open through your right arm, take your right shin across, kneeling warrior 2. Reverse that left hand up. And from here, we straighten the left leg, bring the hips back, left arm across into kneeling rainbow warrior. So the toes can face forward or they can come up, it's up to you. And then looking down at the mat, original front, right hand down, left knee, hand, and just move through dancing cat-cow. For 3. For 2. 1, sit the hips to heels, let's shake out through the wrists. Give the wrists a bit of a break. Take the fingertips down as you send the heel of the hand away. Fingertips down on the ground, send the wrists away. Gently bend them in the opposite direction. And 1 more shake. When you're ready, back to downward facing dog. Okay, inhaling nose, exhaling mouth. Toes to the right, right arm lifts. So back to the side plank. So it's the right hand that's going to lift up. So toes going to the right, right hand lifts. From here, left knee to the left elbow and back. Then the right knee to the right elbow, so it's the top leg. Now look down at your mat and see if you can step that right foot forward, keep the right arm moving back, and bend the left knee and come up to high lunge with both knee bent. Beautiful. Take your time, open as you reach the arms back in space. And through prayer, body forward, hands back. 1 long line from your left ankle to the crown of the head. Okay, keep everything the same, just reach your left arm forward. Yes. Open up to warrior 2. Left heel grounds, right knee bends. Let's reverse, so flip the right hand in reverse. And then from here, left toes face out to the left. Left knee bends, right leg straightens, and take this right hand across the body as the left hand moves back. So full rainbow warrior here. From here, look to your left, turn the toes, turn the knees to the left, and shoot your right arm forward here. Left arm still back. Yes. Keep the legs, keep the arms, bring the body up. And look to your left. So it's a twisted reverse warrior. Keep that right hand moving back for 3. This left hand is sometimes nice to hold the outside of the right leg. Yeah. 2, 1. From here, spin open to the right. Hands spin open, legs are open towards the right. Wide leg, star shape. So we're going to do ice skating pose. So I want you to just bend into one knee and then the other. I like to turn my toes out a little just so that my knees can bend in the same direction as my toes. And then as you bend into one knee, I'll be the same direction as you. The right knee bends. Right hand goes back, left hand across. And then switch. Left knee bends. Left hand goes back, right hand across. And then just switch. Like you're speeding on the ice. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Next time the right knee bends, turn to the original front of the mat, left hand down, right hand to the sky. Let's come to a flip dog. Come to the outside of your left foot. Right knee comes up and then over. That's it. From this place, right hand down, right leg down, flow through. You can rest in child's for 3 or meet in down dog if you're ready to move on. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Down dog when you're ready. Let's inhale nose, exhale mouth. Okay, toes to the left. Left hand lifts. Side plank with the left hand lifted. Let's start with the back leg. So that's the right knee, right elbow, and back. Left knee, left elbow, the front knee. Look down at your mat. See if you can step that left foot forward. Turn the heel up, bend your knees, and come to high lunge. Both knees are bent, and then really take your time to reach the hands back and down. One long line of energy, crown of the head to this right toe. So keep the body forward. Keep both arms reaching back and just change to reach your right arm forward. So you're reaching both arms away from each other. Beautiful. Use this to open through your right arm into warrior 2. Left knee bends. Yep. Take a breath. Flip the left hand. Let's reverse across the ceiling. Yeah. Okay, from here, right toes turn out to the right. Right knee bends. Left leg, the front leg is straight. And then from here, left hand comes across, right hand back. So this is it, rainbow warrior. Yes, you got it. For 3, 2, 1. Turn everything to the back of the mat. Toes, feet. Keep that right arm reaching back. Reach the left hand forward. Yes. From here, reach the body up in space. Cut that line of energy as you reverse a revolved reverse warrior. My right hand is reaching on the outside of this left leg. For 3, 2, 1. Let's spin everything open to the left. Wide legs, star shape to the left. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, coming back to that ice skater pose. So bend one knee and the other. And see if we can go a little bit further down this time. So as you move to one side, up, the same arm as leg moves back and the other arm comes across. And if you want to use your hands down in between, you can. Just switching sides. Beautiful. Feeling that deep openness of the hips, making sure the knees are protected, moving gracefully and calmly between sides. Supporting yourself as you need. And the next time the left knee is bent, you're at the original top of your mat. Turn your toes, right hand down, left arm lifts, ready for your flip dog. So come to the outside of your right foot, left knee hunts, left elbow, the steps are behind, flip dog. And coming back when you're ready, left hand, left foot down, flowing it through. Beautiful. 3 breaths. Either resting in child's or resting in down dog, whatever you need. 3. 4, 2. When you're ready, very gently, slowly make your way up to down facing dog. We're going to do the same thing, but doing 1 breath per movement because we have some familiarity with the lines now. Okay, toes to the right, right arm lifts, side plank. So the other way. That's it. Okay, from here, left knee, left elbow. Right knee, right elbow, step that right foot down. This right foot steps down to the front. Coming up to high lunge, back knee bends. Super slow, wave the arms back and forward. Body forward, hands back. Stay with the body reaching forward, one long line of energy. Yes. From here, shoot the left arm forward. Open it up to warrior two. Right knee bends. Right hand reverses. To that rainbow warrior. So left toes face out. Left knee bends. Right leg straightens. Right arm across. Both toes face to the back of the mat. Keep the left arm reaching back as you shoot the right arm forward. Yes. Bring the body up. Revolved, reverse warrior. You're twisting towards the left. Spin open towards the right. Star shape. This time, I'm just going to face you. You're going to turn the toes in, heels apart. Come on down. Hands plant, forward fold. Shake the head no, nod the head yes. Half lift, plant the hands. Bring the weight into your hands. Lift your heels, lift your hips. So you're pressing away from the earth with your hands. So your arms are straight and you're just lifting your hips. For 3, 2, 1. Now we're taking our left hand to the right ankle and lifting the right hand to the sky in a twist. From here, take the right hand down, turn the right toes out, turn the left toes out, bend your right knee, come into all the way down to Skandasana. That's it. Right hand down, left hand to the sky, just twisting here. I'm just going to face the side so you can see me. Here. And then sitting the hips down towards the ground. So you're sitting your bum on the ground. From here, we're taking the left hand to the right ankle and just side body bend. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up. This time, bring your right knee down and the right foot out. So it's internally rotating that hip. And it's like an L shape. So if I'm doing it from here, there's like a 90-degree angle between my thigh. That's it. From here, left hand underneath your thigh, holding your left ankle. And see if you can deepen this side stretch. The left hand is under the thigh, holding that right ankle. And inhale back up. Okay, last thing. Right foot to the ground. Right knee to the sky. So we're back to this shape. Yeah, okay, and we're going to go up and over this right knee to the ground. So like we did in the warm-up, hands come down on the inside. Roll over that right knee, bring the right knee to the ground so the toes are tucked, and then bring the right hand to the right, left toes down, lift the hips and find your space here. Open up through the heart, and then have a play. I want you to reach around, move in all directions, have a play here for 3. What beautiful lines can you carve through space? What art can you produce with your body? Beautiful. And coming back to Skandasana. So you'll need to lift the right knee. Bring the right toes out to the right, right knee out to the right. So that when you move your hands to the back of the mat, you can come to 3-legged dog with the right leg to the sky. Beautiful. From here, let's flip our dog. Right knee bends, turn it open, right leg to the ground, and back to your flow or skip it. That was a long side. Breathing in and out through the nose. Letting go of what you don't need. Bringing in the spaciousness, bringing in the pure potential into your body. Ready to carve using the left side of the body. So back to downward facing dog. Toes to the left. Left arm lifts. Let's just engage for our obliques. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. So reaching it up in space, looking it down at the ground, stepping the left leg forward. That's it, coming up to high lunge. Reach those hands back. Enjoy the stretch and the openness of the back. Body forward, hands back. Stay in this lunge. Shooting out in one long line. Yes, you got it. Right arm reaches forward. Continue that line of energy. And then open it up to warrior two, left knee bends. Yes, reverse left hand. Rainbow warrior, right toes out, right knee bends. Left arm across, right arm back, that's it. Beautiful. Toes to the back of the mat. Keep that forward bend of the body. Left arm forward. Yes. Keep the arms, keep the legs, bend the back knee. And then let's reverse as we turn towards the right. I'm going to use this right hand as an anchor to twist for 3, 2, 1. Spin open to the left, wide leg, star shape. Toes in, heels apart, bend the knees forward, fold, hang up here. Shake the head, no, nod the head, yes. Letting it all go, head is heavy. Right hand to the left ankle, so the ankle at the front of your mat. Lift the left arm to the sky, twist from the upper back. And then turn the left toes out, bend the left knee. Turn the right toes to the sky, come to Skandasana. So really sink your hips down, left hand in front of the thigh, right hand high. Twisting it. Okay, from Skandasana, right hand down, sit on your bum. Sitting back in space. Making sure your left toes are facing forward, your left knee is still up. Right hand reaches across to your left ankle. And then this left hand up and over, side body bend. Breathe into the sideways. Gorgeous. For 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Let's change the position of this left leg. So I want you to bring the knee down and the foot on the outside, internally rotate. Make sure you see that L or that 90 degrees in between your thighs. Right hand slides underneath the thigh so that you can hold the ankle and then use this to deepen your side body bend. Left hand reaches up and over. Breathe into your ribs for 3, 4, 2, 1. Come on up. Last shift of the leg. Remove the hands. Replant your left toes down, left toes facing forward. So making sure that when the knee comes over, it is the same direction as the toes. Hands come on the inside. Come on up and over the knee, drop the knee down. So the left knee comes down to the ground in front of you. So you're tipping that left knee down. Left hand to the side. Yes, that's it. Lift the hips all the way up. And have a play here, moving in any and all direction you like. Yes, nice exploration of the lines in your body. Finding new ways of moving, so nice. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Coming back to Skandasana, so lifting the knee. Left toes out to the left, heel down, coming back to the front of the mat. So planting the hands, turning the toes, left leg to the sky. With the left leg up, let's do the final flip dog, bend the knee, open the hip. And coming back to your final flow. Last bit of strength work before we come down onto our backs. Toes to the right, right hand high. Last time in a side plank. And and lots of oblique work. So the other way, left hand down, right hand up. Yep. Now, left knee into left elbow to the bottom leg. See if you can straighten it out in front of you. Yeah, keep it lifted for 3, 2, 1. Drop the left leg. So you drop the left leg in front of you and you come to fallen star. So just keep it lifted in front of you. Yes, lift the hips, lift the chest. Right hand down, back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath between sides. Toes to the left, left hand high. Let's finish it off on this side. Right knee, right elbow. Extend the right leg. Keep it lifted. Even lift your hips a little bit more. Then drop the right leg down and continue to roll the hips and chest up in your fallen star. Left hand down. Replace the right leg. Final flow. Plank. Chaturanga. Well done. Ooh la la. That's 3, 2, 1. Let's take our time to roll down onto our backs. So sitting the hips to the side, legs in front. Scooching yourself down. Feeling the whole length of the spine. Releasing and grounding. We're just going to do opposite arm to leg. So bring the knees in towards the chest. And just alternate right leg to left leg. And then we're going to add in the arms. So as the right arm reaches away, the right leg reaches away, the right arm straightens. And then we'll switch. So same leg as arm reaches away. Keep some integrity across the belly. The head, neck, and shoulders, however, are super released and softened to the ground. And the next time the right knee bends, you're going to take this left arm and tap it on the outside. So you're doing across your body and you're lifting your shoulders. That's it, and back. And switch. So the left knee bends, the right elbow goes on the outside of that left knee. So you're moving across in space. And this can be slow or fast, depending on where you're working at this point in your practice. Whatever you're doing, it's mindful. Whatever you're doing, you're noticing how the legs and the arms are moving through space, cutting that energy in the air around you, and sending your clear intentions out into space around you. That intention from the core, from your center. Let's do 1 or 2 more each side. And the next time the right knee bends and the left elbow is up, you're just going to keep the left leg onto the ground and then bring this right knee across into a twist. Well-deserved twist. Feel the long line of energy out that left heel, out the crown of the head. Breathing into it for 3, 2, 1, other side. Left knee bends, left elbow up. Right leg to the ground. Bring this left knee across the body. Really noticing and feeling the length of the spine. Leaning into the space around you. Breathing into the space within you. And when you're ready, happy baby, hands on the outside of the feet. In a happy baby, Maybe you want to play with straightening your legs and taking up a bit more space in your happy baby. And whenever you're ready, we'll end by reaching the legs long and hands by our side. Taking up as much space as we can, leaning into the space we've created for our meditation. Breathing into the space between the cells. Breathing into the space between the bones. Breathing into the space between the breaths. Even breathing into the space between the thoughts. This is your time. This is your space. So expand, open up your body. Release all that is holding you back and let go of control. Soften the boundaries and blur the lines. This is your time. This is your space. So expand, open up your breathing. Release all that is holding you back and let go of control. Soften the boundaries and blur the lines. This is your time. This is your space. So expand and open up your mind. Release all that is holding you back and let go of control. Soften the boundaries and blur the lines. This is your time. This is your space. So expand, open up your heart. Release all that is holding you back and let go of control. Soften the boundaries and blur the lines. This is your time. This is your space. So expand, open up your consciousness. Release all that is holding you back and let go of control. Soften the boundaries and blur the lines. Moving through space with the tips of your toes and tips of your fingers, allowing your head to gently find some space left to right. When you feel ready, find long lines through your entire body, from the tip of the toes to the tip of the fingers, out long, and then gently soften, bend, and roll to whichever side you fall to first. Taking a couple of breaths on your side to ground, to connect, and to nurture. When you're ready, you can roll up to a comfortable seated position, bringing all that creativity, all that connection with space around you with you, to a comfortable seated position, hands in prayer. So no rush to get there. Palms to forehead as a gentle reminder to allow the thoughts to be open, to be honest, to be easeful. Palms to the lips, allowing words to be calm, compassionate. Hands to heart center, feeling into unconditional love, eternal joy within. Knowing and feeling that gratitude for carving out that space for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. And really leaning into how you carve out space throughout your day, how you interact, how you paint those lines into the air, into the space around you, dancing with the air. Thank you so much for joining.